Yes. Welcome back to.
How tight is weed?
I kind of like live streaming, to be fair.
Yeah, it's fun.
Kind of enjoy it.
You do receive the energy.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
You do feed. You do feed off of the. You're able to perceive people receiving you.
Yeah.
But read receipts.
Yes, we're talking space.
Let's get into space.
Let's get into space. Dude.
Okay, what do you got?
So
for
I think I figured out how to fill space the element, right? So we were talking about
how to do what?
You said you fill space the element. We're gonna.
No, I'm just trying to comprehend.
Yeah,
it.
because the other time we were talking about space, we were discussing what the opposite of space is, and I said matter because in my mind, if you want to close space, you have to fill the space. So the opposite would be something that fills it. And you would say if you put matter in it, then you create more space to hold it.
This is the same argument.
How is that an opposite to you? That's the craziest way to say it. That's not an opposite. That's a complementary.
This is the same argument as a ditch versus a pile from The Simpsons.
Yeah, right. Because if you have a ditch, the opposite of that would be a pile, right? You fill it with a pile.
Dude,
That's space.
Well,
matter.
You no longer have a ditch. Now you have a pile.
Yeah, but it's there. It's there. It's still there.
I get it, right? So that's what I postulated on that day. So, and again, the argument would be if you create more matter, then you would have to have more space to hold it, right?
Yeah.
So what can fill space without creating a need for more space to hold it? And that would be a vibe.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I disagree.
Wait, what?
Think about that. There's an essence. You would have to fill it with the opposite of space is an essence.
You're talking spirit.
I'm not following.
You're talking spirit, dude. Or, yeah, that's. It makes I can't wrap. I think I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So look at it on a micro level, right?
Yeah.
Break
it down to quantum.
We're all in a room, right? This is quantum vibe, right? So somebody walks into a room that has a really strong vibe. You notice that vibe. You don't need to add more space to the room to contain.
Dude, this doesn't work. This doesn't work.
I also think you're thinking of space
work.
as in like I moved a table and I've made space. I think Matt's talking about space as in like how far does existence go?
Yeah.
Well, no, exactly, right? So I'm thinking of space in a multi-dimensional.
So.
Like everything around us right now is space. Yes or no?
Yeah, of course.
Disagree.
Fuck it. Yeah, it's just yes. That's yes or yes.
I'm way too stoned for this.
It's yes or yes.
I'm going to disagree. No, I don't think everything is. What was it?
So, dude, here was my original argument: was that there's no end to space, because if there was an end to space, what would be there to meet the end of space? Like, what would it be up against to create? What would limit space?
And Fritz says
anything that limited space would have to have space on the other side of it, because it would end, and then what?
Yeah.
So there's no. That was my argument. There can be, by the definition of space, no end to space, because you can't end it. That was the original argument. And then you said, yeah, but the opposite of that is matter. And it's like,
well, no, we say what, when asked, what would the opposite of space be?
yeah.
Like if you had to conceptualize, right? Because it's like, of course, it's hard to think about what an opposite of space would be.
It's very hard.
Right?
Very hard.
But if you're tasked to do it, you got to say something.
gun to my head, I go stuff. Stuff is my answer.
That's matter. Stuff is matter.
Yeah. But it still doesn't it doesn't explain the end of space. Or there would be space and then a matter
Right.
wall
So
blocking
unless there's matter out there, it's just space forever.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right.
I think so. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Case closed.
Yeah.
No.
But even if it is matter out there, it's still space
You
forever.
would tell me there's infinite space. This is the conundrum. And then apparently that was like the old theory of space, that it was like this empty vessel that just held stuff. Mm-hmm. But then Einstein was the one who came around. That was apparently what general relativity was about. He was the one who was like, no, space is like a wave, like an ocean, and like stuff kind of like rests and curves it. So like stars, they bend. That was like the whole thing, bend space and time. A star rests in space, but it's not floating. It's like bending this stuff we call space down into this weird curved position. And then like with gravity and
that's where gravity comes from.
Gravity? What the fuck?
Because you're sitting heavy on the wave.
He says
you're sitting heavy on the wave. That
general relativity is space is gravity. Because they're like, well, what causes gravity? He's like, space is gravity. because you push that down, and like the bend in space is what causes gravity. Yeah, that's where I fail to really comprehend it. But that was the thing. It's more like a big net that's kind of being like stretched and pushed. But then when stars die, they become so heavy that they burst through whatever that like bendy, stretchy stuff is, and that creates a black hole. And then it goes, well, where do black holes go to? That's when I start getting like, this shit's fucking nuts. And then they were also saying that when you get into quantum physics, well, to answer the question, like, where does it end? They're saying that the end doesn't exist until you get to it. And then like there's like, that was what they claimed. Like particles like, are kind of like extended in like these clouds of probability. But then once you interact with them, like that space, then it's created basically. That's
so you'd have to observe the end of space.
I don't know, but
not doing it. Well, here's a promise from me. I'm never going to look at the end of space.
I know.
Yeah, good luck.
But you couldn't, because as soon as you looked at what you thought might be the end, you'd
it's
create
no longer
space.
the end.
No way.
No, fuck yeah. That's crazy.
kind of
This
what
shit,
that.
This is way too theoretical. This is way
It's
too
very theoretical.
hypothetical.
But here's the
it's
weird
so
part.
abstract. This doesn't translate to human experience or senses
I
whatsoever.
think it
Dude,
does,
so we
though.
are gods.
I think it
No.
does.
We are gods.
No,
I think it
we're
does.
no, we're little fucking meat weirdos.
I know, but here's the thing.
Yeah,
in the
no,
dirt.
we're creating space with our perception of it.
This is why that's one. But there are having people that refute. That's the observer effect. People have refuted that and been like, kind of like, yeah, but it's not. People get into a thing where it's like, if you observe something, it changes its behavior. But I think what they're originally saying is like, just by you're interacting with more of like, it gets so.
We're just filling in the game map. That's all.
Exactly. It gets so abstract at a certain level that like you need to like push against it, and then it kind of arranges. Dude, I don't know. It's shit's fucked up to think about. The reason I think it does translate to everyday human existence is to be like, because people get wrapped up in this weird certainty. Like people think we have this shit more mapped out than we do, and once you go like, nah, dude, people have no fucking clue what's up. I for some reason think that's like somewhat liberating, to be like, yeah, they have no fucking clue.
Yeah, it is better than the alternative, which is like, I mean, you assume that people understand the impossible, and you're like, I could never get that.
No,
It's
no
like,
one.
nah, they don't have it.
They can't figure. We cannot.
That is
figure
cool.
Out, we cannot figure out anything about just the general setup, like what's generally what's up. People are like, I don't know.
That's awesome.
I have no fucking idea what's generally what's up. I have no fucking clue.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I hope you're right about this.
I'm not done.
This better not be another one of your crackpot theories.
Dude. I mean, this is just the stuff I'm reading. The thing I'm reading is saying that this is like. I haven't finished the thing all the way through because they keep like they give you one theory and like
They're
but then
probably
this guy
saving it
said
for
this.
the end.
I think so, but the general relativity, apparently, they said if you're up on a mountain and someone lives down on like sea level, and you have two identical twins, one of the guy on a mountain's slightly older than the guy who lived at sea level,
Right.
due to the way time works.
Yeah, because they're traveling a greater distance physically.
Something like that.
because they're further from the center of the earth, so they're. You know what I
that's
mean?
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Gravity's weighing them down harder up there.
I don't know.
No,
They're
it's-
slightly older.
Yeah, like the faster you move through space, the faster you age, or something like that.
Yeah, but either way, that was I was glad I got some illumination on the endlessness of space. And again, it's still a mystery, dude. But I do like thinking about that stuff. It is funny because I have thought about that. It is like you could go through your whole life without knowing any of that, but I think it is tight.
Yeah,
try to
at
conceive
least I
the
have
outer
no
limits.
idea what any of it means. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
mean,
can
dude,
nod along with this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
got
dude, like you have that's just
Like you talking just now felt like I was watching Interstellar.
so if you think
Like,
about
I
the
follow
universe
it
never
all.
ending, that brings up nothing for you. If you imagine the universe never ending,
I think the
Physically
entire
never
point.
ending.
No, I think the entire point of thinking about that is to completely empty your mind. It should like the second you start to ponder that, it should be lights out in your brain. And
It is.
That's
It totally
that's
is.
how I think of it.
it is. It's completely you just go.
Otherwise, you just go, what would it look like if I saw it? Which is a useless question.
Yeah, well, here's the other thing. This is where again, this is pure speculation. So there's this space, which is just like this weird web that's holding all the planets up. Then interwoven into that is like the electromagnetic field, which is this weird charge and like magnetism and stuff. So I think there is a way. I think your mind is linked to the electromagnetic field. That I
It better
believe.
be. What a
That's-
disappointment it would be if it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure your mind's linked somehow to the electromagnetic field, and I think people can get to. I think humans will get to the point where with training they'll be able to like see the outer reaches of the universe just by tapping into like the electromagnetic currents. Again,
Now we're talking.
this is what I'm talking about. This is why I talk about this stuff.
dude.
This is why I think about this stuff. It's all consciousness for me. So that's
Yeah.
why I think about this. And I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure you can tap in and see like the deepest regions of space.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're linked up.
Dude, that's probably what happens in near-death experiences. Like
Yeah.
you glitch.
I think
You
so.
glitch into the fucking matrix.
You go for a little ride on the electromagnetic field.
I think so, dude. I genuinely think that could happen. Dude, like the dudes who, like the one guy who just saw the double helix and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, that's what DNA looks like. Which, by the way, does it?
I don't know that.
I don't know. Does it look like that? Do you see that?
Uh,
That guy claimed that vision just came to him and he was like, and they looked at it finally and were like, yeah, it does look like that. Sick.
Yeah, and then so we're left in a position where it's like, I don't necessarily know if it looks like that, but allegedly a lot of the science we use is based off of the fact that it looks like that. So
That's
so
what quantum
is that
mechanics.
true?
That's what they do with quantum mechanics. They go, I know it sounds weird and it doesn't make sense, but then they use these formulas, and that's how they built transistors.
Yeah.
Was using quantum mechanics with these things. Like when you explain it to someone, they go, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And they're like, "Yeah, but it's really practically, it works really well."
Yeah, that's like flat Earth.
Dude, that's where they were basically like, how?
it's like you only.
I disagree. I
It's
was like,
just
yeah.
right. Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
right. You don't really need to think about the details.
Yeah,
it's just
'cause
correct.
You only know that the Earth is round because you've been told it's round.
For sure.
And then now we live, like currently we live in a situation where allegedly a lot of the satellites and the communication systems that we use on a regular basis are based off of the fact that the Earth is round, right?
Yeah.
And that's like, so that's our evidence for knowing that we live on a spherical Earth. Like, but none of us have ever seen it.
Well, if you have to discount the picture from space.
It's not so again, you can look this up,
Yeah.
right? That picture from space is a composite picture of the Earth. It's not a pulled back solid picture of just the Earth. It's a composite of different pictures.
So are the other planets all flat as well, or are they not spheres?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I believe they're spheres.
Okay.
But that's only because that's what I'm
Yeah, but
told.
that's totally discounting the sky and its dome-shaped appearance. If you look up at the sky, it's dome-shaped.
Okay.
So the Earth is the land is flat, but then the rest of the planet's atmosphere, gas, and that's clearly.
If it was flat though, it could still be a dome.
Yeah, flat Earth theory has a reason why we see a dome shape. I think that's the firmament or
think it's
something.
firmament, yeah.
That's what they would say that is.
I've never heard a less compelling theory than flat Earth. Every time I hear that, I just go like,
Yeah.
no. I understand the appeal of promulgating it is fun,
Yeah.
but every time I hear that, I go, nope, I don't. That's one that doesn't get me.
It is. No, listen, I feel the
You
same
want to talk
way.
Hollow Earth? I'll talk to you about Hollow Earth.
Yeah, definitely, right? But again, we only know that it's a sphere because we've been told.
Yeah,
Sure,
but you
sure.
have to pretend to not know other stuff.
I get
to
sphere,
even
dude. I
consider it.
feel every now and again the world turns. I go, what the fuck? I feel a
Yeah.
spherical movement every now and again.
You get a little bit
I
shifted.
get keyed in.
You
every
feel
now and again.
centripetal force? Like
Yeah, every now and then I stop and go,
centripetal-
whoa.
You practice grounding though, don't you?
True. I
Yeah.
do. True.
Yeah, you can tap into a lot of stuff.
But no, I mean, yeah, I guess
they
you're-
bring you up. They say you have 5 senses. You got to recite them over and over and over again. But like you have other senses, obviously.
Clearly.
True.
And we've gotten like you. There, I'm sure there used to be a way that they would like teach like pupils how to hone their other senses, and then we just completely lost it.
Dude, a lot of my efforts in life revolve around trying to get out of the way of obstructing those other senses. Just trying to bring myself to enough.
Yeah, you're opening all your shit.
Yeah.
You're saying you're trying to unobstruct your senses.
Yeah, trying to, which means you have to be open to some ideas that might necessarily like pan out. But opening, if you're gonna tap into.
So you don't believe flat Earth, but you're like a wizard walking through the garden, like explaining something to a child. Like, but consider the flat Earth theory. Sure, it's incorrect, but
you got to consider it.
yeah,
You got to
Well,
consider it.
I have considered it. And
They're
it's
doing science.
you have to
around
see
it.
why it's almost correct.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
would it be like, so their picture would be just a flat expanse that goes infinitely, that just goes upward?
Yes, it goes upward, but not infinitely though, because it reaches the firmament, the firmament. But the edge, I will tell you this: the edge of the Earth is the Arctic Wall.
Dude, me and Kant fucking spit on the flat Earth, dude. We see that and we go. I'm telling you, that's.
Let me ask you this question:
Yeah.
If the Earth was flat, how would it work scientifically in your mind?
I don't
How could you conceptualize a flat Earth being the case?
Just a flat Earth in space, just like a square rather than a circle. It's like, yeah, that would work.
It can still be a disc. They say they do. I think they do make the case that it is a disc. It's a plate. It's like a circular plate.
Like you go, so you would go from the top to the bottom and out, and you would go throughout the bottom and hit space. But so it's
if
like
you
a
dug
disc.
out, if you dug through, you'd go into space.
Yeah, I mean, dude, smashing the globe. Yeah, but like, so you're telling me they just flatten the globe and like this is the case?
I think so.
I guess. I mean, someone could do that. I mean, again, I wouldn't stop anyone from trying to do research on that. It's just I just don't buy that, dude. I just don't buy that at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember some of their arguments, man. There's like I
watched a flat earther debate one time, and I like watched it being like, I hope this shit is compelling, and I was like, this sucks.
Dude, I find
I remember I was let down by the flat earth.
It's a
community.
mid theory for
I
sure.
was let down. I like watched the debate being like, this will be fun to have like armed with this, and I remember just going,
yeah,
stinks.
I mean, a lot of the cases.
I'm sure their champion was, no thick stock guy. The man that they sent for the debate had to be one of the square.
Self-appointed for sure.
Yeah, because he's the main guy. He's not necessarily a physicist, but he has an idea of physics. So he's not bound by the rules.
He's
of
done some
physics.
Wikipedia research.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So then where he hits a wall becomes like that's when it's time to accuse the other person of being brainwashed into indoctrinated by the lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell them just enough truth that then they're like, oh, but you go, of course you would say that.
What would be the motive behind lying about a sphere versus a disc?
I mean, what would be the motive about lying about an island where all the rich people go to fuck kids?
Not getting caught fucking kids.
That's also true.
The clear motive.
That's also true. I didn't think that. I was just saying that. I didn't think that all the way through as I was saying that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a religious hoax. I think it's like the idea that I think it's I don't know.
This is where every flat Earth debate ends. Every time I watch it,
I think it's something about controlling the minds of the masses. I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Okay. I mean, maybe. That one always I've seen.
Like it's a
that
big
run.
enough lie that it destabilizes what we know about everything else and become easier to control.
Yeah, but I mean, if they start it with disc from the beginning, it's like, yeah, disc. That's what's up. Because they'll like strike. They've struck like the heliocentric thing. They've been like, yeah, we were wrong about that. Like, why would they? That's one thing just survive through the ages, and they'd be like, yeah, no, definitely. Like, dude, there's no way. I've taken the telescope. I used to be a young
this
astronomer.
is mostly just like message board guys and NBA players talking about this shit.
Have you ever peered at the planets through like a telescope?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have like images. We have images of the moon. It's like, dude, definitely not flat.
I'm not arguing for flat Earth.
Because then there wouldn't be a dark side to the moon. There wouldn't be a dark. I know you're not.
Here's another one. So
But you're flat Earth friendly on this.
I am flat Earth friendly. I am very flat Earth friendly. I'm also through that
You're a
rabbit
sympathizer.
hole. So I went down a deep rabbit hole for a while. I think
You're wolf whistling
Yeah,
right
I was telling you about that. I think I was keeping you apprised of my.
I remember that.
Of my dip into the flat Earth
I know.
debate. So after a while, I got into this Christians against dinosaurs.
Okay.
And it's a
I'm
group of
familiar.
people that are attempting they're claiming nobody has ever found the fossil of a dinosaur. What people are doing is sculpting rocks they find in the ground to look like dinosaurs as they find them.
Or what? There's another level to that. That's the renditions of what they think dinosaurs look like are completely artist like people's imagination,
which they are.
And then they just take bones to construct and make these creatures. Although they do have a T-Rex head though. Which could have been a shark's head that washed up out of the ocean. Who knows? Although it is kind of
But so isn't the theory that like most of the dinosaurs that were pieced together were kind of just like whatever looked best,
Yeah, jigsaw rock.
yeah.
They're not certain about almost any of them.
Yeah, I don't. I think there's real.
These fucking dorks, the fucking nerds are going in the desert. Like, what if it had like a big awesome claw right here? they're juicing up dinosaurs for Hollywood. Everyone wants to be the dork that found the coolest dinosaur ever.
For sure.
Part of
For
that.
sure.
Part of that is there
Yeah.
was dinosaurs that existed in Jurassic Park that weren't necessarily real. I think I saw something about
Yeah,
this.
dude.
And then they came out later and like, yeah, that wasn't a real one, but like we just.
Dude,
thought it was,
I
like,
love
cool.
the way these archaeologists be like, listen, I found the toe bone of a dinosaur that had wings and a big fucking rock on its tail. It's like the toe bone of that? Really?
Yeah. Oh, it informs the entire skeleton.
I have to.
Yeah.
Now I want to see.
It's
this.
insane. I do like some of the more modest archaeologists that are like,
Yeah,
not everybody goes
is-
for glory. Some people just want to get in the game.
Okay, Sid, disagree with this. 10 dinosaurs caught on camera in real life. That's on YouTube. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, there's 15 dinosaurs caught on camera in real life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, do dinosaurs
Number
still?
one.
A better theory is, do dinosaurs still exist? That must suck.
Wait, isn't it? Hold on, isn't there? There, I did see a headline about how the Loch Ness monster might be real.
A plesiosaur?
Yeah, they think the old gal may be real.
Plesiosaur?
A plesiosaur, I think
Hold
it's
on.
called. I had a cryptozoology phase, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
also 12.
That was my black conspiracy.
Dude, when I was
theory
12, I
angle.
swear to God, me and my friend looked at this picture, that like black and white photo of the Loch Ness monster with a magnifying glass, and we were just like, "Wow, man, yeah, the jury's out."
So the question, there are people that do these questions on Google of like, will dinosaurs come back? Are dinosaurs real?
Yeah.
They have to, it's so funny they have to answer all these questions. This is Teen Kid News, by the way.
Dude, scientists say new fossils point to existence of Loch Ness monster. Yes.
Really?
Uh
How recent was that?
huh. This is from a day ago.
Damn, that's hard hitting.
Well, they're saying
Isn't it? It's only got 5,000 views.
They're saying dinosaurs
It was
were
getting
extinct.
buried by fucking liberal media.
It's a video from the Today Show, and it only has 5,000 views, and it's about the Loch Ness monster. This is being
When
buried.
was that?
Yeah.
Yesterday. The Today Show
Buried. It's being
YouTube channel
buried.
posts a
Truth
video. It only gets 5,000 views with a sensational story behind it.
What?
This is being buried.
And what the fuck? How is that even possible?
I don't know, dude. Why don't they want us to know this?
Dude, look at us at the fucking hot. Like,
It's the cutting edge.
We're at the tip of a conspiracy theory right now, happening in real time.
I think the media companies are just dying, actually.
Yeah,
I think
it
that's
might be it.
people
Yeah.
not
Yeah, it might
fucking
be
with
it.
the Today Show.
That's what they want you
That's
to
their
think.
audience being all like 55 plus.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching that because it comes on their television in the morning. Nobody's Googling the Today Show. Being
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, dude. Let me check what happened on the Today Show.
Imagine how they felt
That's a
watching.
very rare bird.
Imagine how those people felt like in morning like news TV. Imagine how they felt watching newspapers die. They were just like, you fucking old idiots.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now like 5 years later, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. You have like two.
I
like,
love it.
Bunch of like alcoholic blonde ladies just being like, yeah, another thing. Like that's dying.
Yeah, just getting horrific cosmetic surgery. By the time they end their careers, they look like a mean wax sculpture of who they used to be.
Yeah. Oh, dude, today I had, well, actually, this was yesterday, and I was pissed because I forgot to talk about this. So this is might be the dumbest thing ever. But I started thinking of having like a secret religion of people who their only vow is to never hold in farts anywhere. I was sitting there thinking about that yesterday. I forgot to talk about it. I was pissed. I was in the pediatrician's office today with Brittany, and I was thinking about the secret order. And dude, I farted so loud in the pediatrician's office, and like she would be like, "Dude, what the fuck? Like, stop!" The pediatrician wasn't there. It was just us waiting for her. Or actually, we were done.
Dude.
So I was fucking ripping ass, dude. And I started thinking about the fraternal brotherhood, and I started laughing, and I was like telling myself like, I'm gonna rip ass as hard as I can, as loud as I can, just for the brotherhood, dude. And then I ripped so loud that she got fucking mad at me, like was like pissed off. And we had to walk out like in a fight of the doctor's office because I had farted so loud.
Wait, did you talk to anybody else about this?
No.
Guys,
So
No.
you're the only person in the brotherhood?
no, that's not correct, dude. Yo, I ripped ass at my grandmother's funeral.
Brother, welcome to the brotherhood. Yo, never holding him in no matter what is the brotherhood, dude.
Wait, wait a second, when was this funeral?
A couple years ago, I guess.
Yeah. Man.
Oh,
What
dude.
was the
Did
reaction?
it break the side? What did it do? What happened?
I think it really cut some tension.
People were pumped.
Because this is a fucking a train wreck of a family, dude. Like just weird allegiances, like down to like 2 people against the rest of the family, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And everyone's standing there just like, damn, this might have been the only good person in the family. And in the standing as far away from them as I could as they're lowering the casket, I ripped ass. Mary Jo thought it was funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, dude.
Mm-hmm.
God, dude. Did anyone laugh?
Mary Jo thought it was the funniest fucking
Did
thing.
anyone else laugh?
N-
Or people just like,
Or were you just
Maybe
you were
my-
in such
maybe
a
my
tight
sister-
enjoyment bubble?
Yeah, like we were all standing around in the grass at the cemetery.
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
Nice.
What season was it? That's important.
That's a good question.
Fall, summer, fall.
I want to say it was a little bit chilly, maybe. I can't remember.
A
what time
fucking
of year it
hard
was.
winter fart might be the rarest, dude. Just an
It
outside.
cuts you. That cuts through the air.
Just a arid winter
Yeah.
I
fart.
just remember it wasn't
It gets
too hot.
carried by the heavy dense air.
Just a shrill, icy winter fart.
Damn. I wouldn't have done it if it was raining, though. If it was raining and everyone was wearing black and holding umbrellas, I would say, this is too somber. There's no way I'm ripping ass.
So it was a fart appropriate funeral.
I think so, dude.
Yeah.
I think it was the right move.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think it's the right move in any circumstance going forward.
I really think it is, and I think people just refuse to consider that as an outcome.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're never supposed. I think if everyone starts,
They're
getting
just
down with-
overlooking the ultimate solution.
dude. If everyone gets down with farting as hard as they can, like, it would just like
Again, this is another sense that we have
Yeah.
that we never utilize.
Dude, we
we
probably-
never honed as children as fart sense.
We would connect so much as a species.
If
We get to
everyone
know
started-
each other so much better. We understand
Yeah.
each other on a more primal level.
Beyond the smell.
Again, I'm telling you, people,
we have
they're
we have
trying to stop
untrained
us.
we have untrained palates.
Which is again why I said we
Untrained
shouldn't be wearing-
olfactory
that's why we
palates.
shouldn't be wearing deodorant.
We have no idea how to appreciate smell, so it's all, dude. Every
Yeah.
fart is just like stinky cheese. If you don't know
Yeah.
about good cheese,
Can we please do an online foundation movement and just have like us on
gotta start a
camera ripping
nonprofit.
ass? Yeah. And just be like people every day, people being shamed for farting. And just look into the science of holding in farts and have videos of us places where people like back away, like they treat me like a freak. They want to they want to get away from it.
There's guys getting like butt tracheotomies because they have rectal cancer from holding in farts. they have to fart into the robot
it
microphone.
would not be hard for you to capture somebody physically stepping to you because you farted near them.
Yeah.
If you're sitting somewhere, you're like,
Deal with
excuse,
it.
I said, excuse me. And someone's like, what the fuck, dude? They would get fucking pissed. If you went, if you went on a bus and farted as hard as you
Yeah,
could.
dude, if it reeks that bad, like you want me to keep that inside my body, that's clearly harmful.
Dude, imagine if we all found our power foods and then we sat on a bus collectively and
dominated.
farted as loud as we could. And then we spaced out too, like you go, I go, just we all detonated.
Like the Budweiser frogs.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden I rip, and then all of a sudden there's
Yeah.
there's a bit of an uproar. People are going, "What the fuck?" And then 2 seconds later, boom!
It's like,
that would
oh,
take,
no.
dude. If there 3 people farted out loud on one bus ride,
Like
everyone
3
would start
different locations. Three people farting.
People would start letting people like, well, fuck.
That's
What am
the-
I holding this in for? It would be so easy to let that loose.
Yeah, that'd be hard. It'd be hard to not let it loose.
That's first step to utopian society.
yeah. This is now
Farts
fart-
need-
Farting
Yeah.
up a septibus.
Yes,
Farts need to come out.
the collective. We need to be the collective.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is my life mission is figuring out what is the thing that's left for humans to do. We need a new frontier. We conquer our physical needs.
We need to start farting sitting next to like homeless guys with no legs. We need to get on the bus, dude, and just a handicapped person who is pissed on themselves and fart in their face.
Hey, dude, I just want to let you know it's okay. It's okay. And it's like, I'm going to be here with you, brother. Oh, yeah, brother. It's okay if you want to fart too. You totally can, brother. Dude, being a fart missionary would be so funny.
Dude, what if we all dressed like monks and like carried like a book like closely to our chest? Like,
That's the
good day,
brotherhood.
Yeah.
good morrow.
That's the brotherhood, dude. If we had the prayer beads and walked
Yeah.
around like, hi.
Bros coming up to us in the street, giving us gifts and shit like bread.
Dude, if we
giving
started
us
being the
loaves
black
of bread.
Israelites of farting, that would be so sick. I'm telling you, the brotherhood has to exist. It was born in me the other day, and I left yesterday. I'm
Yeah.
like, how did I forget about the fucking brotherhood?
Yeah.
Dude,
I let it
Could
out.
we be the sacred order of the fart tornado?
True. That lady was actually a
Yeah.
saint. She might be a saint.
Yeah,
But no, dude, it's fucked up that we have to hold them in any context whatsoever.
I agree, man. The gauntlet is down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've kind of been living that life recently.
Just catch
Well,
it.
yo, what's the worst thing someone can do when you fart? Is they could just go, ew. That's
Exactly.
all.
And it's like, excuse me?
Yeah,
That's like
okay,
misgendering somebody. Like, excuse me? Should I go outside for that? You're telling me I should go ahead and step outside?
Wow.
I've
Wow,
only just
really?
recently
Wow.
started
Really?
stepping outside.
Dude,
I didn't
then-
know you could even do that.
Stepping outside to fart?
Yeah.
If I'm hitting like last night was pasta night, I could. Dude, by the way, I was bragging about logs this morning. Diarrhea.
Nice.
Fucking diarrhea.
That's
Dude, that's why I don't brag, dog.
That was, dude. I was bragging. I was
never
like, yo, it's
brag.
nothing but logs. All of a sudden, I looked up and I went, oh,
I
that's a
will
pile.
only merely state the quality of my poops. I will never say it in a braggadocious way.
Mine was flat Earth. I
Very
left flat
humble.
Earth in the toilet.
Yeah.
I left an absolute pile. I left a two-dimensional sphere, literally, in the toilet. I left an entire civilization.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah.
No, it was good. I
You-
told
you
you, I
enjoyed the ride?
celebrate. I celebrate diarrhea. I got it. I went, okay. To me, that's a wake-up call, dude. I went out and I got this, dude. First of all, though, I went to this Mexican restaurant that has been sucked. You ever like ride the like drama of a restaurant? Like
Yes.
it's good, then it sucks for a little, and then it gets good again.
Yeah.
I went to a place that I really liked that like dipped really hard, and I went back there. I gave it enough time. Like fuck it, let's try it again. It was crazy how good this place was. So I pigged out, and then I got diarrhea. But I started being like, I could do that once a month or so. Just pig out and get diarrhea.
Yeah, you have to.
I wasn't doing that at all. I was not pigging out. Well, that's not true. I was pigging out for diarrhea, but not like in a way that was as joyous, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wasn't concentrating on one meal.
Right. You weren't going for broke.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to do that.
It's kind of nice.
I mean, if you I don't know. I still have pizza night as an adult. We still have pizza night every Friday night.
Yeah,
every
I
Friday
don't
or
have that.
Saturday we have pizza night.
Yeah, we
I don't
do.
have
We do order out every Friday. That's our day to order
And
out,
if
and we go
and
ham.
maybe on one of those per month, I'll go. You know what? Maybe I will also get poppers. Bam. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will split a cheesesteak as well.
And it's go wild.
Yeah, and then Sunday morn comes around. And I gotta fucking.
So you're on a 2-day
I
delay.
gotta hobble to the
The
bathroom.
pizza's on a 2-day delay.
No, it might be Saturday night.
I
Might
got
be
you.
Friday
Little
night.
Saturday Night Lights.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, tonight we're doing a little shrimp stir fry.
Mm.
That's the world I'm living in right now. I go back and forth. I like, dude. A lot of times I'm like, dude, I want to go back to just drinking like water, eating meat, and like eating strawberries and nothing else. And then like
It's
I
never
vow to
gonna
do
be
that
me.
every week. And like by Thursday I'm eating like a 4-course Mexican meal. I'm like, I'm gonna get on it next week. I'm fully gonna get on it.
No, that's an illusion.
I don't know. It would be tight though.
That's a trick. That's a trick people like just keep on playing on themselves over and over again.
Getting hunter gatherer
wait,
rips.
wait,
like
what is
Monday,
what is this?
Monday, I'm cleaning up my act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting
Oh, yeah.
Monday, dude. This shit,
It's-
I'm done with it.
it's
I'm,
my
you know
life.
what? I'm not even gonna finish this 5th slice of pizza. I'm done now. And then starting Monday, dude, because I am still gonna have a cupcake before I go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when you get high before rehab. You're like, well, I'm gonna get a little fucked up before I go in here, just so like I can ride it out.
Yeah, I am gonna have some nighttime Pop Tarts before I go completely cold turkey.
Dude, having food rehab would be sick.
Mm-hmm.
You could check yourself in. Just be like, bro, I tried. I've lost the thread. I need to go to food rehab for like 1 week.
Yeah,
That should exist.
I think you're talking about fat camp. I think.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Adult
Like,
fat camp.
well, it is also funny just to imagine like sitting there having like in the circle while everybody telling each other like what they're in there
Yeah.
for and judging each other's food.
Yeah.
Because I'd be in there for like all cakes and pastries.
Really?
Dude.
You be in a food rehab?
Yeah.
I'd love to run a weight loss camp.
I would love it
I
too.
would love to run a fat camp for adults. The only thing that I'm worried about is like I don't know if it comes down to like it doesn't matter how effective you are. You have to also be like a leader, you know?
Yeah.
Like you have to be someone that like people will listen to because you're gonna have to be like, okay, don't eat any more of that while you're here, and a guy has to go, yes, sir.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
have to be able to tell someone not to do something and then not do it. Because if you're like, okay, I don't know why you brought that, don't eat that, and then they do anyway, you're just like, what do I do? With
Kick
you?
him out, dude. You make an example.
Yeah. Well, again, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You have to have leadership.
Do you go friend or
characteristics.
foe?
I think obviously everyone wants to be the powerful friend who you don't want to cross.
Yeah, yeah. So you're going both.
I think that's a noble way to live. Yeah.
You go
Little
both.
Little both.
Uh-huh.
Pretty tight. But
You
yeah,
gotta show your teeth every once in a while.
Yeah.
I think it'd be sick. I think it'd be sick to have sanctuary centers more widely available, where it's like rather than having to like smoke crack and like shoot heroin and like throw a rock at a cop to like get a break from life. You should be able. There should be like a median to that.
Yeah.
Where it's
Fat
like,
prisons.
Not even fat prisons.
Talking about
not even just fat.
Just a
want
place
fat
to chill.
jail.
This is
Just a place to chill.
24/7. This is 24/7.
It's a place to go chill
you're
and not
spazzing on
eat
food.
cheeseburgers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Like
not.
a wellness, like a
That's not what it is, but people would call it fat jail.
Yeah.
spaz cells,
Or
fat jail.
a fat way house, like a halfway house for fat.
Dude, there should be an
No,
intermediary
halfway.
step.
WEI.
Yeah, yeah.
There should be an intermediary step between like mental institutions and prisons. You should be able to get like 304'd where your boys are like, yo, you need to chill. And you get like, they come to your house and you get a week of chill and you get like taken away.
Or you could turn yourself in. Like my boys told me I need to chill.
My boys told me I need to chill.
My boys are begging me to chill
I'm
out.
going to fucking spaz.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to have an intermediary step where it's like,
Yeah.
you go. And it would instantly turn shitty though.
Yeah,
It'd
because
be like a pool at a condominium
it'd be filled
complex.
with people with terrible habits.
Yeah, I think it almost instantly just becomes like a thing where dudes are trying to scheme on pussy.
Oh well, I mean,
True.
of
Yeah, I
course.
guess you're right. I guess you can't have that. I guess that's just what vacation is, and people have to take it upon themselves to relax.
Yeah,
You can't force your boys to chill.
Not at
yeah.
all.
You go find a bitch that's having a hard time eating right,
Yeah.
right, and then you get to know her outside of the little wellness retreat
Yeah.
where you guys are both doing your bad habits and
Yeah.
shit. Dude, it's like it's easy. to
You're
get
just the
some-
guy who keeps getting cool haircuts and going like, "Oh hi, I guess you eat poorly because your dad is dead, and now I'm your boyfriend."
Yeah,
And you
true.
just repeat that pattern over and over again.
Yeah.
That's what happens at regular rehab, I think.
That's what bars are. I think we're describing bars.
Bars. Yep.
It's a bar.
Yeah,
Dude, I've said it 100 times. If they could somehow get different things, if they could like remove bars or like spread nightlife out to include different activities on a mainstream level, that would be sick as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be every single thing you go to is basically a bar. If you're trying to go out and hang out, it's liquor license.
Yeah, there's something very unappealing about like talking while like you have to use the volume of speech that has to clear all the other conversations you're hearing in the room at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's pretty much that's your only nightlife options revolve around alcohol. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I mean, again, unless you want to get into like some weird.
Then they
circles.
barified everything, dude. Even fucking like the driving range is a bar now. Fucking barcade. Like
Dog park. They do dog park bars.
do they seriously?
Yeah, they do a bar.
Oh,
where you
Matt,
can, like,
that doesn't sound like something I would ever like. That makes me mad.
it's pretty tight.
I hate this.
I mean, it would be pretty tight. It is weird though. To me, it is weird on one level. 'Cause
Although I guess it is kind of cool that you can just get booze at all the stuff that you do. I can see both sides.
yeah.
Of
I also
course, of
feel
course.
like I'm a little triggered because my dog park is currently being ruined by like a group of people. Like it's a co-ed group of people that get together and they huddle up and they let their dog shit all over the place.
at the dog park.
Yeah, they're
And
like
they don't
pick
clean it up.
no, they don't even see it.
Sid
Is
is on
this
site.
gated? Hold on, you don't tell people right away when they're dog
Yeah.
shit.
I do. I yell.
I do that,
I yell
yeah.
at people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
it's
just tell them, hey, by the way,
But
dog.
sometimes that's only if the dog.
I would
shits
go there
in
with
my
you to send a
quadrant.
message to these
Yeah.
people.
True.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean. Like so, like say if they're out yonder, right, and I'm on this side of yonder. On the other side of them, if I see the dog shitting, that's like I'm like now if I say something, I'm being a dickhead.
No,
being
is this fully
nosy.
fenced in?
No, it's not fenced in at all. But the place started policing your ability to have the dog off the leash because people are letting their dog shit all over.
That sucks. Yeah.
You know, and that's where I take my dog to fetch. So it's like,
I would have hung a sign.
Gotcha.
I would hang a sign on a tree.
So this is a
Yeah.
park then, or is this actual dog park?
it's a park that used to have a fenced-in dog park there.
Yeah.
The flood took it out, but everybody would just use the big.
What
park.
did its inhabitants do to deserve such a fate?
It was flood. The flood water took it out, but people were always using the open part of that as a dog park as well.
Right, right.
You know, so that whole thing is just called. We just call it the dog park. Everybody in Conshohocken knows it's the.
Yeah.
Have you tried walking away with your dog going like, "Let's go"? I guess some people can't clean up their dog shit around here.
I feel like it's not bad etiquette to be like, hey, by the way, if someone ever tells me, I'm always like, oh, thanks, I missed it. I must have, like, I have 2 dogs. Sometimes I'm looking at one dog,
Yeah.
and then the other one shits, and you just don't see it. And someone will be like, because otherwise people will sit there and stew and not say anything, and one person will be like, yo, just let you know your dog shit. I'm like, oh, appreciate that. I just
Yeah,
pick it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
So I just do the same thing. I go, yo, dude,
Yeah.
just let you know.
Dude, it's
Your dog
Stu
shit
Sydney
over
up. He brought these people up when they weren't around. Obviously,
Yeah.
these feelings
It
stick
bothers me.
What do they say
bothers
when you tell them? Like, yo, your dog shit.
I mean, they start arguing over whose dog it was. Dude, it's like so
That's crazy.
Every now and again, a guy will come. Like if it's the guy's dog, they'll come over. But you know, sometimes somebody in the group will be like, "Which dog was it?" And it's now everybody gets set on this like, "Oh, we don't have to be accountable yet." Kind of
Yeah, it's
phase.
fucking bullshit.
You know what I
dude.
mean?
That's bullshit.
Does everyone else look around like, yeah, there's no way we'll ever know whose dog did this?
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, dude.
Basically, so it's
Wow.
like now I gotta decide whether or not to leave this enchanted moment that I'm having with my dog to like deal with any of their bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Why don't you set a positive example and go like, you know what? I don't know who knows whose dog shit this is. I'm gonna clean it up.
Wait,
And
why don't you just
reach
tell
out
him
and
which
grab
dog it was?
I do. I
Yeah.
usually do. I point at the
That dog.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
You know, that Irish setter or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always this fucking Irish setter, man. This little
Really?
Irish setter at our park.
People? There's a lot of people who go to dog parks and they just pop the phone up and they just don't look at their dog for like an hour, and that's like, yeah, that's like whatever you want to do, but you know, same thing. It's just like, yo, bro, your dog. 'Cause when stuff like that happens, the majority of people freeze and go. They kind of look around, they look at the poop and like look around. It's very funny.
Yeah.
I've noticed that, and they just go.
Yeah.
That's like,
I'm also too. It's like every time I have to interact with them, I'm like holding in, telling them how they ruined the park for everybody.
Really?
Yeah, because they all stopped coming for a little while when they first put up the signs to keep your dog on a leash and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
They stopped coming for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, I never stopped because I was picking up my shit the whole entire time.
Yeah, dude. But I'll tell you this: there are, no matter how good you are about picking up shit, there's going to be people who go, I don't like the dogs in this park. No matter what, that's the thing coming for I think a lot of parks.
Yeah.
So that they did it at the one near me. They're saying like your dog can't be off the leash anymore. And it's like, dude, I rarely ever saw dog turds. People are pretty good about picking it up.
Again, like as a POC, I kind of get a longer leash with that.
Picking up dog turds.
And having my dog off the leash.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know
That's
what I
kind of
mean?
nice. Yeah.
It's like they're gonna.
Yeah.
They want to
True.
start that. They want to tell a black man he can't.
True.
That's like telling him to pull up his pants. You
Yeah.
would never.
Yeah. True.
So I can't. I can't let my dog enjoy freedom.
That's
and,
pretty. That
and
is
enjoy
nice.
my freedom and beast-like nature with my dog. You can't.
Yeah. True.
Are you kidding me?
Does anyone say anything to anyone there, or is it just kind of like,
I mean, some people get passive-aggressive looks.
really?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, that group looks like they're huddling together in a way where they're trying not to pay attention to the responsibility of their dog.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. It like, you know how, like, you've been performing long enough, you can see when people are trying to do two things at once with their outward behavior, right? So they're definitely trying to mingle in their group, but they're also trying to manage the lack of attention to their dog. Dude, and it's like they're picking the group more than they are the attention to their dog.
I don't
Do you
have an
think
aim.
on the way out, do you think they all turn to each other and go like, it worked. None of us had to clean up any poop again. And they all
Yeah,
high
they
five.
probably do.
I don't have it in me though to like every time I've been to a dog park, that is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Whenever I go there, I'll see people who are like, "Oh, we're buddies at this place," and I just like I don't have the mechanism to like go up and be like, "These are the guys I talk to every time." I just like look
Yeah,
at them.
but you're
and
also
just
not
go,
trying
like,
to cheat on your wife. Like, that's what they're all doing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're all,
probably.
you know, this like, oh, you're my dog park husband. You know, like shit like that.
Whoa, for real?
Yeah. I mean, I don't get close enough to see, but there's a lot of like posturing by the women and men sexually in that group.
Well, a lot of it is a
Whoa.
dating
Yeah.
thing though. That's like getting a dog is like a step within
There's
dating.
a lot of me jerking off watching these groups.
Yeah.
That's a step though. If you're like if you're a single adult, you get a dog, you take it to the dog park. Now you're like, there's girls there, and like, oh shit, my dog took your dog.
a bar.
My name's John.
It's a bar. Like
Kind of,
there's no
yeah.
alcohol, but they're
It kind of
they're
is. The
barring
dog
it up.
park is a pretty horny energy.
Yeah, because it's like man and beast. You know, it's like
And
there's some
mostly single ladies too.
yeah,
Mostly single ladies with a dog.
yeah, because they can never find a guy to deal with the fact that she loves her dog so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Personality issues too sometimes come into the equation.
Do you think are the dudes at the dog park, is this just like one of their daytime hustles and they also like party at night? Or do you think they're just over the whole partying scene?
That's an interesting. They look a little dweeby, so they might be over the partying scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I feel like
they never really made a splash socially, so they're ready to hang it up.
and they do have cool-ish haircuts. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they look like those people.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah,
they
they're
gave it a
aging
try.
out.
Yeah,
I feel like cool haircut dudes party though. You don't get a
not
cool
that
haircut
cool,
for
not
nothing.
that cool.
Oh, what I'm saying is that these dudes are starting to apply the brakes on the party lifestyle, and they're like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, that makes sense. Dog park.
it's time to start
dude.
splitting
Yeah,
that with
they're
somebody.
groomed. They're groomed gentlemen. Maybe they don't have cool haircuts, but they're
They're
you know,
jack threads.
I don't know what that means.
It's like I always go back to it. There's like an Instagram clothing line that came out that just sold cool clothes to dudes on Instagram. And if you were like 29, like I don't know what to wear, you just wear, I'll wear Jack Threads.
Yeah, is it like slightly cooler than business casual? Is how I imagine these people. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's just a normal evolution of age, though. Of like the age a person is to have a dog at a dog park typically is like entering into adulthood. So I think that might be a byproduct of just getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of being a dog park person versus non-party person, I think the two aren't mutually.
That sounds like a fun way to show your personality to a lady, though. Like, yo, check this out. This dog has been molded by my personality. This is I'm completing a picture of myself in your mind right now.
Oh yeah, there's something going on.
Yes or no?
For sure. It's like a little weird display of like kids and stuff. Because then they get to see how you react if like a dog starts not doing something right.
Yeah, look how chill I am.
There's some dude like my dog obeys my every fucking command. That's the thing to go in there.
Some women like that.
Those guys are way too uptight.
Yeah, it freaks me out, to be honest. That shit freaks me. My dogs are always causing just a little bit of chaos, but they're having fun.
They're rambunctious.
They're having fun. You know, and I put off that like, hey man, these guys are just animals. Let them figure this out, kind of thing, which I think drives women absolutely insane. Like, I mean, these guys are just animals, dude. Let them fucking figure it out. People freak out about this, but like, not me.
They need to establish order.
Yeah, dude, these guys are animals. These guys are just animals. That is weird. People get at the dog park. People get like emotionally disturbed if their dog like does something kind of fucked up. Like, no, we don't do. No, we're going home. I tried. It's just like, dude, fucking relax,
dude. That's
man.
like watching the parents deal with their kids at your.
Yeah, that's always weird. Well, I never saw it there, but
yeah, it's insane.
Of getting like
yeah,
upset?
because it's like, because they get embarrassed by what their kids are doing. Like these are like tiny kids just trying to figure out how to clap and
dude, because it's so hard, dude. All right,
how old are they?
I'm a guy that
4 to
spazzes.
6.
Yeah,
I've always spazzed about my kids' behavior. It's impossible to separate like your kids' actions from yourself. Like you do so much for them that when they start doing things for themselves, it's like this is an extension of me. So when they do something like embarrassing, you're like, you feel every ounce of it, even if they don't.
Yeah,
dude,
I mean,
I kind of like it.
I hate it.
I love seeing it, dude. It's hilarious because you're getting you can't escape yourself while you're raising your kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And I think this is a fun version of like the some of the worst qualities in myself, the things that I was trying to hammer out of myself even.
Yeah.
Now that are happening, it's just like it's fun to see that. It's fun to see like, oh, this shit is real.
I'm saying it can be.
Is genetic.
It can be, but
like,
I'm saying
I had a condition this whole entire time.
most people have a natural like negative reaction to experiencing it though.
I think so.
That's what you're talking. That's what you're saying with the people getting like emotionally upset about their dogs, like doing something retarded.
It's a reflection upon itself. And it was really, it's just they're causing a scene, and now you're immediately the center of attention in not a great way.
Oh yeah, you
and
get an adrenaline spike.
That alone is just like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I think that reaction kind of got nurtured out of Ansley. Like she saw me being so cool about it, and how, because also too, it's like the world will make it equal out for them. You know what I mean? It's like they're not going to be able to get away with that shit forever. It is what it is.
Dude, we fostered a really bad dog one time, and he gave Mary Jo hell for a couple of years.
What did he do?
Well, one time he jumped out of the car while it was moving, so she had to stop the car and chase him through the neighborhood.
What?
Yeah. Or no. He didn't get away. He jumped out of the car, but the leash got stuck on the inside. He had his leash on, so he got stuck, like hanging himself out of the passenger side of the car. Another time he ran out of the house, and Mary Jo had to chase him through fucking Kensington. And he ran into someone's house, and she pulled the door open and ran into the person's house to get him out. And he would had terrified a family in their living room. So Mary Jo came running in the door to grab him. Yeah.
That's insane.
Did he eventually get adopted?
Yeah. He eventually went with one of Mary Jo's friends. It was, dude, he was a terror. He killed one of my cats.
What?
I hated this dog so much.
He killed your cat?
Yeah. He killed my cat. He didn't like the way she moved sometimes, and it like freaked him out.
What kind of dog was this?
Like a mutt.
Cats do move like they're up to something at all times. Like I'm very suspicious of the way cats move.
He was distrustful of the cats, and she darted across the room one time. He was just like, "What if I just broke your neck?" And then he did. He was just like, "Damn, okay, it's pretty much what I thought would happen."
Done with that.
Yeah.
Did you have to clean up the dead cat?
Yes, dude. I had to sit there and watch her take
there?
her dying breaths.
Who was there?
Just me.
Okay,
I sat.
that's better. That's good.
I
though.
moved her to a room where I sat with her by myself, and my family like cried in the living room.
Oh, they
Oh, wait,
saw
so
the
everybody
carnage?
was there when it happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll ruin. What day of the week was this?
I couldn't tell you. This was years ago.
Yikes.
This was probably 10.
Oh, so the cheering were really young.
Was that an autism
Yeah,
test
they
that
were
you just
very
gave
little.
Butterly on the sly?
Huh?
Was that an autism? Like,
No,
what day of the
I'm
week
like, was this a
this?
Saturday? No.
Oh, it was a Tuesday. At
I'm saying like,
12:15. Yeah.
was this I can't believe it's Monday or was this like TGIF? Both are bad times for a cat to get. I'd like my cat to be munched on a Monday though, so that way
Yeah.
the week can just get better from there.
Yeah.
And I can finally forget about it on
People
the
cut
dance
you
floor.
some slack all week. Like, yeah, my cat
And-
got eaten.
Yep, and then I finally can cut it loose on the dance floor Friday night at
Mm-hmm.
my local bar,
Yeah.
and it's fucking.
Yeah, you get a week of low expectations, and you can kind of cut loose.
Dude, I'm still. Do you ever go to like a very local dance bar?
Yes.
Like at we used to go to these places in New Jersey.
Too horny for me.
Dude, it's crazy.
Too fucking
man.
horny for me.
Saying, hey, yo, I want to celebrate and live my life.
Dude,
It's just like a bunch of 40-year-old ladies like,
if you want to get pussy,
it's crazy.
if
dude.
you would be in the new guy
Just
at
doing
one
that
of
like
those
shuffle
local dance,
left and right.
Yeah,
halls,
it's like, yeah, or like,
God
yeah, dude.
damn it.
Or just like getting into a dance club where there's no bouncers is what I'm talking about. Those places are so nuts, dude. They're so wild.
Yeah, we had a legendary one on my Aramingo Ave by my place.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was like a Polish, like I think it was in a Polish neighborhood, so it had a reputation as like a heavy Polak teenager nightclub.
How was
I
it?
can't remember if it was called Leroy's or not. Dude, none of us went. We were Irish Catholic, dude.
True.
I wasn't going to the fucking Polish fucking techno club. What are you,
You
nuts?
had to go in there.
Well, you'd be very curious because it was next to the Taco Bell that everyone walked to.
Yeah.
Since we could all afford fucking dollar shit.
Dude.
You know what I'm talking about? Was that always called Leroy's or was it called something before that?
It was called something before that.
Oh, I'll never remember the name of it.
Dude, doing a documentary on like mildly depressive nightlife would be so nice. Just to go and interview people and like check out different spots. Like, how often you come here? And just have people like, they're pretty
Yeah.
tight.
I went to some hyper local bars in South Philly with my boys. Where
Did you
it was
really?
Just like people from that block only. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, it's you know, I don't know. I think that's the way shit was like originally set up.
I think so. I think you're supposed to have like the
Yeah.
spot.
Everywhere had the spot. Yeah, it was just like everyone was in the same parish. Everyone went to the same bar. Everyone went to the same. Like,
Yeah.
And that's how information got spread too. Like you go to somebody come from a bar to a new bar for a night,
Yeah.
start spinning some
That's how,
yarn.
yeah, that's how like John probably first spread.
Yeah.
True. That is true. Yeah, there's no real local, especially like, I'm trying to think where my parents live. There was like one place called Firewaters. I think just like everyone was selling
Oh.
oxys out of it.
Dude, I'm trying
Got
to
shut down.
Is there a way to get hypnotized to unlock a memory?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I've got a very loose memory. There was a corner bar across the street from my house, but it was just a corner like row home,
Yeah.
and it was unmarked. I think it was a speakeasy.
Okay.
And when Mortal Kombat first came out, they very like it spread like wildfire through the neighborhood. It became known that they got a Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet.
What?
Yeah, and I don't remember how, but me and my friends got in and played this Mortal Kombat arcade machine, and I can't remember how we actually got into this bar to play it.
What the fuck?
We were like I don't know, middle school age.
What?
And I can't
You
remember.
just
the rest
came
of it,
for the
and I
combat.
Yeah, we got into this bar. People are like drinking Zima and playing pool, and we're like playing Mortal Kombat until we run out of quarters.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. And I want it, so I
It
want
sounds
to get
like
hypnotized.
somebody.
to
It sounds
unlock.
like somebody's relative.
I didn't know
Yeah.
anybody. It was the scariest. It was the scariest room
Oh,
I
so
could
you went
remember
in,
being in as a
you didn't
child.
know. You didn't even know the kids.
No, it was me and like two friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. One of the kids were probably related to somebody
Oh, okay, maybe.
who ran the speakeasy.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
It's one of my scariest memories.
Yeah, of just being in that place
Yeah.
in middle
In a-
school.
in a
That must have
place
been
with no
terrifying.
law.
And just focusing on landing Sub-Zero's fatality, which is forward down forward high punch. And being like, yes, dude, in the arcade version, you can see the guy's spine and blood and shit that comes out.
And then just looking around and being like,
Looking around,
ooh, who are these characters?
Maybe, does anyone actually think I'm like good at this video game? Is anyone seeing how I'm killing it right now?
It is funny to be drinking and just watch grade schoolers just have it out in Mortal Kombat and just be like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I get it more. I'm trying to get more into nightlife.
Okay.
Just getting way more into nightlife.
You did tell me, you called me a couple of months ago and said, I'm
Yes.
interested in developing a social life.
Yes, I did say that. I did say that.
I think that might be verbatim.
It was absolute verbatim. I have a grand plan of starting to do fun stuff and trying to see how big of a
Well, we
network
all
of-
started.
Yeah,
We're going out on the fucking river and shit.
I'm doing day life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have like a whole like just like my family and a group of friends, like we never do stuff. So I'm
Well-
like, I need to start getting like doing like fun stuff once a month. Big
Yeah.
events.
I mean, it's tough with an infant, obviously, but like it will get easier pretty soon.
True.
Yeah.
But even before that, I was like, dude, it'd be fun once a month. Like,
It is fun. It's fun
Yeah.
getting together anytime.
yeah, I don't do
Cool,
anything.
good people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing better.
I'm just getting out of the thing of like, I work every day, I go to bed. I actually can do that. It doesn't bother me. That's the fucked up part.
You can Bruce Springsteen LARP.
Dude, literally, I can work every day and just go home and like chill and sleep and
You
read.
can work sun up to sundown and then like get like a night of like restless sleep.
I'm built
as you
for
grapple with your past.
I'm built for a monastery. I'm telling you, it causes problems.
Dude,
I'm
like,
built for monastery life.
You know, like with like interviewing with
That's the
people
brotherhood.
It's a brotherhood, dude.
Yeah.
I'm in the fart monastery myself. I've taken a wife.
yeah, like since I'm constantly talking to people on Two Jack Bros and finding out that they're still hanging out with their childhood friend, which like blows my mind.
I have my childhood boys, dude. I'm
Yeah.
cool with. I just never do events and chill.
Yeah,
That's my
Like,
problem. I never go
that's-
like
yeah, that's crazy
every
to me.
week I go, oh, that's unthinkable to go out there. But it's like, dude, I could be chilling.
yeah. Like
It's crazy.
I just now, like as an adult, have friends that I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I trust these people implicitly.
So I've had them. I've never
Yeah.
lost touch. I just don't. We never chill. I'm like, do you ever see Beauty and the Beast? I'm like Beast in the tower, basically.
Yeah,
I'm like Beast.
You're
in the tower.
you're like a horrific, vicious animal, but deep down you're actually a hot dude.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah.
hard brewed,
Yeah.
day and night.
I'm like a vicious, nasty animal who's lost sight of the very important things in life, and now I'm just getting a glimpse of them.
Yeah.
going,
I'm
wait a
Lumiere.
Dude, I feel that way every now and again.
Yeah,
Dude, I
dude.
get in these cycles where I stop listening to music and it
Oh,
starts
dude,
to
I'm in
change
one.
who I
I'm in
am as
one
a
right now.
person. It's like
I'm in one.
you gotta remember you're a savage beach with you need to be soothed.
Need tunes.
And only music can do that. There's
Dude,
something that
Did you
only
just say a
music,
savage bitch?
He said
Savage
beach.
Beast.
He said beach at
Oh.
first.
yeah, beast. You're a savage.
You
beast.
must remember
He's
you are a
channeling Lizzo
savage
energy.
bitch, dude.
You are a
could be-
bad
listen,
bitch.
You are
If
not
you're a
the
bad
one.
bitch- if you're a bad bitch, you need music too.
You're
man.
a savage
You need
bitch,
music.
dude.
That's dude. There's a
Savage.
whole group of music dedicated to just women who are like, I think I am a bad bitch.
yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
It's time to get my
Bad
nails
bitches-
did and be that bitch.
Yeah, they need to hear every like 5 seconds. I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah, I had to stop. That's why I was telling you guys the other day. I had to stop listening to music with lyrics because it was starting to just bother me.
Dude, rap kills me in particular.
Yeah.
Lyric music is like, yeah, I have a hard time listening to any genre, but like the rap lyrics really stick out to me, and I just go like,
you don't like
what?
how they're always bragging about stuff.
It's just, dude, it's like
They're too braggadocious and violent in your mind.
it's just a lot of it. I will say, not all of it. A lot of it is overtly negative.
Yeah, that's what
A
it is.
lot of it
It's
is
just
overtly negative to a point where I'm like, and it's being like held up as like this fucking rules. Not even just the violent stuff.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
the
like
point,
you're,
though.
you're lying. It's like a lot of it is like, come on, you're
Yeah,
lying.
but it's rap is just a verbal haka. Like you're not going to cut anyone's head off, but you need to like.
That's the thing. You're supposed
Act
to
like
be
it.
actually supposed to cut someone's head off. Because then if it's like that guy's
No.
not real, then it's like you're exposed.
No,
So
I
au
mean,
contraire.
Some of them.
Au contraire.
You're supposed.
Some.
You're supposed to like rap about actually killing people, but in real life, you're just supposed to be like kind of loosely connected with people that would kill people. you
Yeah,
know?
that's the modern evolution of it. But like the rap that I listened to growing up was like, I will murder a person. And like now, it's funny now. I've been listening to rappers for so long that like I've seen their maturity arcs now, and it's very funny to watch dudes rap like in their 40s and 50s.
yeah, it's like they inherited rap. They they didn't have to actually work and build rap. They're just this diluted version of the genesis of it. So they're still just they're saying all the stuff that's cool that they heard that defines certain types of rap.
Did you ever listen to the Locks?
Yes.
Styles, like those dudes, I believe probably did shoot and stab people.
Dude,
Yeah.
it is.
I don't
nuts.
think that guy lied
It's
about all that
It's
stuff.
so nuts. Imagine
That was like my favorite. They're my favorite dudes, by the way.
Yeah.
That is the only rapper I can still listen to, Styles Peanuts, when I work out. It's only because he now raps strictly about angels and demons. And I'm always listening to like that. This rules.
Yeah.
It's nuts to imagine you're in the studio and you're listening back to like a completed take and you're just like, I will kill somebody if they think they rap better than this. If someone thinks if someone in the next 6 months claims to have a hotter track, I will let it be known I'm going to shoot them.
Yeah, you might have to. You might have to.
Man, that'd be cool.
But now rap's exactly what you're talking about now, where it's like, I'll say like I'm gonna kill someone, but in reality, like I'm associated with people.
Yeah, in reality, I'll just let people assume I know a guy that kills people.
Yeah, but dude, people in mass, people think that rules for the most part. Like it's viably successful. Like
Yeah.
that's what they're talking about, and then like
they're buying it.
If you go to a rap concert, it's an arena full of people just soaking in that experience, and the experience is a person who is like reported back. This is what I was talking about yesterday. I tripped up on it. Instead of enlightenment, now we have like worldwide commercial success. And now people flock to, like, let's just use Drake as a case in point. You flock to that thing, and what I think's happening again is a lot of people are just like channeling that experience of like utter I'm the man / success. And I went to I witnessed this one time. I went to a concert. My wife bought me tickets for Drake and Future, and I went. I was curious to be what it would be like, and I went with I forget who I went with. I think did I go with Shane? I don't think I went with Shane. I forget who I went with this, but we went to a Future concert, Drake and Future, and it was like. Dude, it was the most destabilizing experience I've ever been to. It was just people there.
Were people
like,
around you like screaming the whole time?
dude, it was people smoking blunts and like Instagramming themselves being like basically bad bitches.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It destabilized me. I was very much disappointed in everyone's behavior.
When you realize that people are also trying to live a version of this in their life.
They're trying exactly. There was people
That's what's
actively
fucked up.
emulating it in real time of like, yeah, I'm basically Drake too, and then like filming themselves being Champagne Poppy basically. And then, but it was an arena full of people doing this. And I was standing there high as fuck being like, what the fuck am I witnessing right now?
So
it's shaken. That experience is still, and it was just fat white ladies yelling the N-word.
Yeah.
But in unison.
Yeah. So that's what
filmed one.
So that's why I got off of, I discovered this group called Coast Contra. They're a rap group. That they're not like conscious rappers, but they're like
Yeah, I don't like
They
that
do
either, no.
point to their temples.
yeah. One of them definitely does. Yeah. One of them definitely does. But you got listen. Though he grew up in the slums of like Cuba or somewhere.
Okay.
So he actually lived some hard shit. The other ones don't like they're just themselves, right? And there's this one dude, Eric Jamal, in that group. Everything he does, every time I hear it, I'm like, that is the best rap I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
It's the same, like every fucking thing he does is amazing, which made me realize, oh shit, I hate all the lyrics that are happening right now. Mm-hmm. And then I just start getting into instrumentals. Like that group made me realize how much I hate it. Like they were
he was the
good.
best?
They're so good.
Yeah.
They made me realize how much I hated all music right now.
Yeah, I'm telling
What
you.
do they rap about?
Just whatever. I mean, they tell stories. They're having fun with the art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's yeah, and it's a group. It's like always at least three, and there's sometimes a fourth person who are all doing that from different styles and angles, and like they're all riding the beat a little differently. It's fun. They're a fun group.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I used to love rap when I was younger. Then I slowly got disillusioned by it. The only rap I can listen to is Kanye West now. Talk about God, and Styles P talk about demons. And I do the battle ropes, and I just go. I can't do it when it's just like.
Yeah.
And then you did this, and why are you ignoring my texts? I know I'm the man.
Dude, because like a lot of rap that I hear is like, man, I should be a rapper. I am the best rapper alive.
You think so?
And then I hear this Coast
I thought
Contra.
you were saying you hear that and go, I should fucking.
Yeah, well, no. When I hear Coast Contra, I'm like, oh, okay. There are. Thank God there are actual levels to this shit. Because like, if not for these people, like, dude, I'm the best rapper alive.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even rap.
True.
You know what I mean? Like they fuck these people. It's like all special ed kids that learn how to rhyme.
Yeah, I mean, what about Drake? Drake's not.
Yeah, but that's why he stands out so much.
Because he's not like totally fucking.
Yeah, he's not a
dumbass.
retard.
He's not. Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, he's brilliant. No, he's just not a retard.
Yeah, true. He's like maybe 1,100 on his SATs.
Yeah.
I think me and Drake have the exact same IQ. Like, I swear to God. What he's doing
I
is kind
believe
of
it.
dishonest. I'm like, every time I see him doing it, I'm like, Drake, you know I could do that too, right, dude? I choose not to do what you do, dude.
Yeah, anyone, if they made the decisions you do, could
Yeah,
do
anyone with 11:30 on the SATs could do that too. But we choose not to be glory hogs. Do you know how easy that would be?
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I ever thought to like make a splash socially. I was talking about this yesterday too.
Really?
Yeah, I remember like resenting dudes who were clearly always trying to like make a splash in like social circles.
Yeah.
Like
Hey.
guys that were like, yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting approach. I knew dudes who would walk in and
You
be
see
like,
a lot of
"Hey."
them in music.
I lack
Yeah.
it, dude. I lack it.
Dude, I
like
watched,
it so
speaking
much.
of, like how we were talking about bars the other day, I used to hang out with my dad one summer at a bar so much that I was there to witness a guy come from a different bar to like make this new bar his new bar. And he did it by trying to make a splash in the
Ugh.
beginning. And it was like met with some resistance.
Really?
Yeah,
What was
and
his move?
He was just a big guy, like big in the room, like hey everybody,
Hey,
like,
I'm back, yeah.
Hey, oh, how's
Figured
it?
I'd come by.
Yeah, and he's like, he's trying to give everybody a nickname. That was the first point of contention. That a lot of people fought would like fight
That's
back,
crazy.
push back on the nicknames he was trying to give.
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah, I was there for long enough to watch him kind
Dude,
of.
I would have considered murdering him.
I also wonder
Dude.
what happened that he had to leave the previous place. That's the $1,000,000
probably
question.
this personality.
Yeah.
You know, because he
Yeah, but if you ask him though, it's like they were kind of uptight over there.
Yeah,
yeah,
true,
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
It wasn't really my scene.
Not
if I'm
like
being
this
honest,
bar here.
dude.
You guys are fun.
You're
You
like,
guys.
if I'm being honest, dude, it never really felt like a fit. You know, I'm glad I came over here.
He was constantly reminding the people in the bar how much they were better than his last bar. It was like,
Ugh.
yeah, it was. So he was trying to hypnotize everybody at the same time.
Stroking their egos.
Yeah, and he was just trying to implant himself as like an already permanent fixture. He was trying to
Yeah.
act like he's already been there, you know. And
Yeah.
like my
Yo, what's up, Big Cheese? Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
just pop in and see if I was kicking around.
Yeah.
yeah, and he fucked the vibe up.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
he came in, he fucked the vibe up.
Yeah, that's a
sense.
cheese
Yeah.
dick, dude.
There was a couple times he came in and it got live. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like he brought the party, or he got there for the party.
Like there was a party potentially brewing, but nobody set it off,
He set it
and he
off.
came and set it
Yeah.
off. You know what I mean?
That kind of rules.
Yeah.
That guy does
They
come
were
in
waiting
handy.
everyone was waiting for someone to put "Celebrate Good Times" on the jukebox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he basically brought first guy on the dance floor energy 24/7.
Everywhere he went.
That can be
Everywhere he
irritating, but when the party does start jumping off, that is a guy you can't want kicking around.
True.
Yeah, it is. But like, he can show up at like if he shows up to the party's already going. Well, he has no benefit unless he does something bigger than the party.
Right. I'm saying he's a good first gear for the
Yeah,
party.
yeah,
You come out of the gate with a guy like that, the party's going to be set on a good course.
For sure.
And then hopefully he gets drunk enough that he has to leave early.
That would be a nice challenge to see who could hype up a nightlife the most. Like go into just a random bar nightclub. And
Like,
see
did
who can get the
someone
people
say
going.
shots? And then it's like, oh, the music gets louder.
Yep. On
And
like a
be like,
Saturday
yeah.
night, dude, to go into like the Thirsty Bulldog on a Saturday
Oh,
night
yeah.
in Aston, PA, and get everyone.
You're carrying
fucking
4 bottles
hyped,
in
dude.
each
Yeah.
hand, like over your head as you like side shuffle through the crowd. Drop them on a
Sparkling.
high top, like, what's up, boys?
I would tear up the dance floor.
Yeah.
I would hype everyone on the dance floor.
Sure.
I would go as hard as I could.
I'd probably go play. I'd hit them with the playlist, and I'd get the party going that way.
I mean, dude, that would be tight to go to a place like that.
There's all different ways to do it.
yeah,
Obviously.
I'm a Roman mingler.
Really?
Yeah, just like
You'd work
kinda
the bar first.
everywhere. I'm just like going through working, like kind of doing crowd work as I move.
I'd go silent assassin. I would take it right to the dance floor, and I'd have people. They would be drinking, and that'd make them uncomfortable that they weren't on
Yeah.
the floor with me.
Well, that's part of a Roman mingler.
What's that?
You start off, you kind of like build a good vibe with everybody. Then you get out on the dance floor.
Oh yeah.
The attention gets pulled
Ah,
towards you.
Senator, it is great to see
Oh,
you.
I see what you're
here.
saying. I see what you're saying.
I mean,
You
I
honor us
like
with
what
your
you're doing
presence.
too.
Mine's just out of I lack that other skill. I could
Yeah.
not walk into a room full of strangers and talk to them in any capacity. I'd be like, "Hi,
Yeah.
I'm going to dance now."
I almost like that too much.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't walk in and be like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Yeah, everywhere we go, like when we go, like especially as a family when we go places. Because
Yeah.
I also want to see. I want my son to see how to talk to strangers. or like all my kids. See how like this is how you talk to strangers. This is how you can like keep a distance, gauge who they are, but just like don't put yourself. You know, I just want I want them to see all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I hope they teach that at school. So I can't do that.
Yeah.
Even like if I see a circle of people talking, I'd rather fucking put my hand into like a battery acid than try to like break into a circle of people talking.
Yeah.
I can't for the life of me do that.
I have rules for when I will and will not like talk to cashiers for a little bit. You know?
Well, that's different. The one-on-ones, I'm talking about in a social function, like 4 people in a conversation circle, because the problem is I'll be like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to break into the circle, but then I'm at a party, I'm like, but I shouldn't be sitting by myself. So I should be in the circle. And I go, but I don't want to. And then I get sit there and I go, I feel weird.
Yeah.
And that'll be
Then
like
just leave the circle. Go to a different circle.
I'm not in the circle. That's what I'm saying. I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Because I'll go to a place and then there's 4 people sitting there talking and it's like, there's nothing against them.
The
It's
move
just,
there, though,
I have
is
no
like,
desire to talk to them.
Go hit up go hit the snack tray.
I do.
You put together an impressive spread for yourself, and then you just walk around until someone notices, and you go, "Yeah, I guess I'm pretty good at getting snacks."
Yeah.
That's all. And then a new circle forms around that. Like, yo, did you try the cheese?
Yeah.
Dude, but I have a gluten allergy. I can't eat anything at any party.
Yeah. Or you
So
can
I
just
walk around
go
like a
up,
psycho.
Go up to where there's
Okay, well, that's why you're in this predicament.
Go up to where yeah, you got to
You
go
can't
up to,
do the tried and true.
Oh, there is no here's
Oh yeah, like
here's
you had the hoagies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go there. I scope out basically corn chips and water.
Dude, here's
and I just sit there and nibble them and look around. I'm like,
Oh,
there's another
man,
tried
I'm
and
sorry.
true, but it's a bold move.
what is it?
It's a very bold move. You go up to where everybody's sitting, you grab a chair, you
Turn
turn it
around
around
backwards.
you sit in it, you put your elbows up on it, and just start.
Vibe.
Start
Just
rapping.
like, where are we at, fellas? Where are we at in this conversation?
Yeah, I'd rather die than do that. I'd rather fucking die.
I mean, that's a tried and true. That's a bold move, but it's a tried and true.
I always got the sense like I was sitting there like,
Irresistible.
well, because it's like you go to a place and like usually I'm dragged to these places by Brittany. She's like, oh, our like neighbor down the street's having like a 2-year-old's party, and I'm like, I'm like, all right, this will be cool. But then I get there and she'll go talk to the girls, and like there'll be dudes there, and I'm like. Now I'm like I can't just hang out with my wife the whole
It's
time.
crazy how tight women get with each other.
It's fucked up. And then I have to just talk to 4 strange
It
dudes.
feels like you're at the dog park.
Dude, for real. And then I have to go, and I have to go in there. It's Saturday Night Live bit. And I have to go in there. They did the dude dog park, or the boyfriend dog park.
Right.
And I go there, and I wasn't accusing you of anything. That just reminded me of it. And then I go in, and it's just like, here's 4 dudes talking, and I just go, nope, not going to do it. And I just sit there. Having a kid's nice, so I'm like, I'll just chase around the kid.
Oh yeah,
Because
You
it's
act
one of
like
those
she
things
needs
where
more
it's
than
not,
she
it's not
does.
like I'm like, I don't want to talk to those dudes, but it's always like, if I'm being honest with myself, I don't care.
Yeah.
But then there's the pressure of like, you're sitting by yourself.
And you see how mundane the conversation they're having is going. You're just like, I have to like jump in on this.
Yeah, that
That's what I'm saying. And it's not like nothing
I
against
pick and
them.
choose. I pick and choose because I'm not gonna waste time trying to make a boring conversation fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but why would you have to make it? That's the whole thing. Like, what's the?
Why can't we just sit there? Weird.
Yeah, why can't we sit there and just be weird and count down
You
the minutes
can.
until we leave?
Yeah.
You can
but still be
absolutely do
polite
that.
about it. But still be polite.
But sometimes you're like sometimes I'm in a social situation. I do want to just chill by myself and not really do anything. But sometimes I want to mingle a little bit, and it's like it's nice to have that option.
To mingle?
Yeah, if you want to mingle,
I'd love to
Matt.
mingle. I think mingling would be the more comfortable of the two.
When I start mingling, a countdown appears, and when it runs out, it's time to get in the car.
Really?
Yeah, I'll put it off as long as I can. I'll go, okay, I'll have a couple drinks. I'm gonna eat,
That helps.
and now it's time to mingle. I go, okay, let's keep an eye on the meter. Keep an eye on the gauge, dude. When it starts blinking red, it's time to get in the fucking Volkswagen.
Yeah,
Dude,
for
there's-
sure.
There's no rule against like mingling with guys for a little bit, and then you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna go hang off in the corner until my wife is done with all your wives, and then I'm leaving.
There's no rule.
against that.
True,
You can
there's
do
no
that.
rule, and that's what I get in
I
my
do
head
that
about.
all the time.
Yeah, but dude, I'll skip the mingling step. Skip the mingling. Just don't mingle at all.
Yeah.
And then you sit there by yourself. After a while, there's a pressure. At least in me, I'll get a pressure. That's like, dude, you should start like trying to talk to somebody. So then either I do it or it happens, and I'm like, thank God. If someone's like, hey, I'm like, thank fucking God. So otherwise, and I won't stare at my phone either. So I'm like, dude, don't just stare at your phone. So I'll just sit there and just look around and just go, I don't know what to do with myself in this space right now.
Yeah, I guess
And I can't eat any of the snacks. That's what I do at parties.
Yeah.
Of strangers.
I think I've leaned in just enough to the idea of like being an eccentric, where I can just like whatever I want to do in a moment, I can do it, and people aren't like that's weird.
True. Most people would be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
I mean, I feel it's It's not that hard. Just mingle for a little bit if you're digging it. Keep doing it. If not, just fucking step out of the circle.
Out of the mink. How do you, dude? No way. Once I'm in the circle, I can't get out. There's no way I can just step out of the circle.
Dude, you got to orbit. You just got
Just
to
like
get
I
out
gotta
of the
pee
circle.
or like hold on. You say hold on, fellas.
Hold
I'll
my
be back.
spot.
Hold my spot, buddies. Hold my spot, new friends, fellas.
Have you ever asked two people to move a little bit further apart so you can stand between them to get into the circle?
Nah. If
Did you ever
if the
MC
circle-
right into it? Like, my name is Sid, and I'm here to sit.
Yeah, if the circle doesn't naturally osmosis you in,
It's
then,
like, get out.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
That would,
not
that
gonna
would
try to
fill me with
impregnate a
that would
circle.
fill me with a rage where I'd become an absolute detriment to the party.
Yeah.
I went to breach a circle and they were like, "What the fuck do you want?" I'd be like, "Yo, your house fucking
You've
sucks,
made a
dude.
powerful enemy.
Fuck your house." I'm starting my own circle with my wife and your wives, and we're going to talk about our kids.
Yeah.
Also, there's nothing here that I can eat. Do
I'm
you
going to
even
go say
care?
something sexual to my wife in front of your wives.
I'm going to go grab my wife's ass. It's tough. It's a predicament I care less and less about as time goes on, but it's still like I find myself in it every now and again. I go, here we are again, brother. Mm-hmm. I go, and it's just one of those things where it's like, do I actually want to talk? Am I going along with some weird social convention? And they're just not thoughts to have at parties.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, it's like I do sometimes wish I did feel more obligated to social conventions. You know, because just that sense of obligation to them can get you through a lot of things.
Yeah.
Let me talk about the opposite. A lack of a sense of obligation to those things can cause a lot of.
You're talking about
friction.
keeping your head down.
Yeah, or just a vibe that your head is down. You know what I mean? I don't think I exude enough head down vibe.
I think I need to start exuding. I think what I need to start exuding is just the vibe that's like I chill, I post up by myself, and if anyone looks at me, I go, all right, okay, okay, I see you. Just chill by myself.
Yeah.
I just be like, I see you, and I think that to me would be enjoyable. That's like the only thing I want to do at a party.
You
Just
got to be
sit
like
by
an old
myself.
guy with like a cane sitting down
Yeah,
with
but
a cane
dude-
hanging off the side of the table.
But that's why do I need that? That's what I want to do.
I know.
Just sit at a party by myself and just go, okay, I see
All
you.
right
Do
now.
that.
All right. That's what I'm going to start doing.
You gotta
I
do
just
it.
figured it out right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Damn.
I see you.
You get a
Nobody's
Jeff Cap.
stopping you from doing that.
Just fucking,
That's a vibe. That's
my
a good
vibe.
vibe at the.
That's
at the
my.
party.
That's. I think I'm more of like a. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my function at a party. I've just never stepped into it fully.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's
now.
like it's like the Kuiper belt. You're like on the outside, you're just popping shit into the
It's an
party.
important function that every time I'm at a party that starts that I'm like, what is this party lacking? I just figured out it's me posted up by myself.
Yeah,
Like, all right.
shouting out the party every now
I
and
see
again.
exactly.
Yeah.
I see you. Okay. And if someone calls me over there, I just go.
Yeah,
People would eventually start
y'all
bringing.
got that. Y'all got that.
People would start bringing me food.
Yes, they would. They
They
would.
start bringing me food. I'm like, oh,
You keep pretending like you're talking shit to people, pretending you're gonna get up. I'll get out this goddamn chair. Nah, I'm just playing.
playing.
Oh, that's my song. I'm just messing.
Yeah, I would just be playing from a seat and calling people out. That would be.
Yeah. Doing the electric slide in your seat.
That's actually. I was at a Jamaican barbecue, and this is a Jamaican DJ where a Jamaican DJ just talks shit to everybody the entire time. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Nice.
What was he saying? Calling people like fat?
Just not that necessarily, but like roasting people. It was like in like a weird way, or like making people uncomfortable in a way.
Like, look at those shoes type.
He
shit?
was just singling people out
Yeah.
and being like, "This person once they said this." Da, 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 da. He tried to get me. We like walked over to get a bottle of water, as I do, and he was like, "Yo, this is Jamaican rum."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay," and he was like, "Take a drink." I was like, "I'll try the Jamaican." He's like, "No, you're sitting and drinking with me," and I was like, "Nah, I'm not." No,
Dude, I'm so glad you
Not
brought
this
this
time.
up.
It's not happening.
You know what I'm done with? I'm done with the bad rap that DJs get. Like I was sampling some very terrible Netflix specials, and this lady was doing a bit. And one of her tags was like getting her life together. And she was like, "And don't date a DJ again." And it's just like every time you hear about DJs, dude, they're getting clowned on. Imagine the pressure of gathering people.
Yeah.
You're gathering as many people as you can, finding a place, filling it with as many people as you can, and hoping that people come. And then it's like, okay, dude, make sure everyone has fun, and you're the only entertainment.
Yeah, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah, dude. Someone should definitely blow you out of principle every single night.
Dude,
after you DJ.
I saw the level of DJs happen in real time. I think I talked about this before. My sister married a DJ.
Nice.
And he's really good.
Yeah.
Like, and I heard he was good from other people that knew.
Yeah.
Him and my association with him through my sister. People, like, he's such an amazing. I've heard this. And I'm like, how good could a DJ possibly be?
Yeah.
So they got married and they had a wedding DJ at their reception, and the wedding DJ was weak, but he was like every fucking wedding DJ.
Sure.
And at one point, Sterling, my sister's now husband,
Beast.
took over the DJing.
No way.
He muscled him out.
Dude, he didn't muscle him. He just grabbed the mic and just started doing his thing. And it was like, of course I recognized that it was his voice.
Yeah.
But like, you could just feel the energy in it. Dude, it changed the room.
Damn.
It was insane.
Did he have like a Bruce Buffer version of his voice where he like really played it up?
He talks
Now,
with
ladies, like that kind of thing.
no, he talks with a big voice already. Like
Oh,
he's
wow.
he's already a life of the party
Yeah, his name's
thing.
Sterling, dude.
Yeah, but he like when he comes to my family events.
Yeah.
like he's a big life of the party thing, but he defers to the eldest sons. He's respectful. He's the man. Sterling is the man.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, and but he'll earn his.
He's
right
a party
At
elder.
the end of the wedding,
Yeah.
did he throw the other DJ off a roof?
No,
like in juice?
yeah, but he had a bunch of his DJ homies at the party.
Oh, really?
So he just fucking just blended into the DJ homies and was just like, I'm partying now. He just
Yeah,
disappeared into the
yeah,
party.
yeah.
But dude, it was like it was super impressive. It was
Dude,
like,
a party full of DJs seems crazy.
I mean,
Meaning, like, that's an intense.
That's
like,
high level fun. That's
Yeah,
fun
that's
for
high
fun
level.
havers.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Or fun
yeah,
creators, rather.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. He's really. He was, dude. It's just like when you see the next level comedian, you're like, oh, that's different.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I see why people gravitate.
What did the
towards
fucking wedding DJ do?
that. Again, he just blended into like
Took notes,
Yeah,
Oh,
hopefully.
that guy just took off and
Yeah, he
started
just
partying.
just blended into the party. It was like, all right.
DJ Code, yeah.
It was like I mean, he knew him.
Gotcha,
you know what I mean?
gotcha.
But it was just like,
But
but he was just like,
I need to
listen,
control the vibe.
He wasn't. I thought he was sunning somebody.
No.
This was like
It's already
bro,
well established.
he
though.
wasn't. He
He's
wasn't.
like,
He
bro,
wasn't.
look, I'm connected to the family. Let me take
Yeah.
this party to the next level.
Yeah. He wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was like, he was sunning them, but not sunning them at the same
I
time.
mean, it's
Oh,
probably well.
no.
It's probably like already pretty established too.
yeah,
So
and watching a good DJ is mind blowing.
yeah,
It's like people want to dance for the DJ. It's wild. Like they want, like he created a situation where people wanted him to see them having a good time.
Yo, should we start going to?
I'm a
find
bit of a
good
DJ's
DJs?
pet myself.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, dude. I'm a bit of a DJ's pet myself.
All right, we
you
gotta
say?
go find some DJs. We gotta
Yeah.
go see them.
True.
We gotta go submit ourselves to DJs.
True. Or guest DJ. We should try to
I'm
guest
gonna
DJ
have
at a local bar. We should say we're DJs and try to guest DJ and see how high we can get the vibe in a bar.
Ooh,
Dude.
how popped off we can get.
Like, if we went to like a bar in Marcus Hook and it's got it popping,
Oh my god,
dude, we could do that.
Yeah, a bunch of like disfigured refinery workers and shit.
That'd be tight.
Yeah.
See how high just see what level we get the vibe to. Mm-hmm. That'd be kind of tight. Right now, we have a lot of things to do. Sid's got
dude,
a dominated
hit him
flag
with a
football
slow
league.
dance. Let's hit him with a slow dance so they can so they can get closer to their ladies.
Dude,
Is that wonderful tonight? Oh my god, dude.
nothing gets dudes harder than Wranglers than grinding on their ladies to Wonderful Tonight. Yo, if you slowed that down to Wonderful Tonight, dude, and then we're going to pick this back up
Yeah.
and hit him with Crazy
With,
Frog, dude, that should be fucking
I was
nuts.
going to say you go YMCA.
We need hype. We'd have MCs. We'd be
Yeah.
alternating MC DJing.
Yeah.
Just get hype. We have two hype men out there.
Yeah,
Dude, we
especially-
could get a
dude,
fucking bar into a
uh,
frenzy.
You got to throw on "This Is How We Do It."
Dude, that
Yeah.
fucks me. I lose control of my
Yeah,
body.
that's almost a party closer. This is how we do it.
That might be party
No, you
peak
can
though. That's
start-
party peak.
Yeah.
That's party
man.
peak.
It actually, you can play it in any position.
Yeah, for sure.
If you brought him out
For
of the
sure.
dance floor, you better have some heavies to back it up.
Yeah.
After that.
This is how we do it. Is a baller mode.
Yeah.
Any position.
If you led with that, that'd be crazy.
It's
We'll come up with
it's
a
bold
nasty
move.
set, dude.
It's a bold move.
Well,
Come on,
no,
dude. Yeah,
because
that's
you can always listen. You can start off with "This Is How We Do It." If you run into a snag, pop on the thong song.
dude. Yeah, that'd be nasty. That's to say, you could say that after like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are they gonna play after that?
Yeah, it's a party saver. If this is how we do it, was too big.
Okay.
And the other things-
Can we please do a live Stoner Dads, but it's us DJing like a nightlife? We'll have headsets and we'll just talk. Dude,
We
if we
could,
do
like-
live Stoner Dads that were just fucking.
We could DJ like a VFW birthday party or
That's
a
what I'm saying.
communion party. Or
If all of
something.
our live Stoner Dads were like VFW birthday parties, that would be. And they had nothing. They weren't a live podcast. They were just us getting a place as lit as possible. Can we please do that just once? You know how fun that would be?
We'd have to do this.
We have to get it, dude. I'll reach out to like local bars and we could get it popping one night, dude. I can get us probably a Saturday night at like Brownies 23 East, dude. Just get it lit, dude.
We could get them to bump whatever cover band's going to be playing.
Oh my god. If I like book that out a little bit from now, that would be so fucking funny.
You know
We can
that-
invite our boys to. This could be part of one of the best nights ever.
I've heard that cover band that plays at like the Eagles tailgates makes like $5,000 a show.
What?
Is it about that much, Mr. Green Jeans?
Oh yeah, they've been doing it for like 20. They've been doing it forever.
Yeah, they've been playing lit for 25 years.
Yeah. Excuse me, I just farted by the way.
Welcome.
I know, Troy.
Dude, bless your fart, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. The holy thing is like, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, dude, we have to get it popping, dude.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, no, getting it popping, always a good time.
Please, can we get
need a
this
good
thing
sound
popping?
system.
You could bring people up in the middle of the party, and they would be in absolute heaven. It could be the fun. If you took like
You know what? It would be
corny,
cool.
stupid fun out to the suburbs, but if we revamp corny, stupid fun, it would be so fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But it's made it
this
the real deal.
podcast.
Made it the real deal.
Yeah.
It'd be so fucking sick.
It lines up with our vision entirely.
I think it does, dude. I think it does.
I did some corny stupid for when we went to Disneyland. We were in line for a ride, and we were in line forever. And just as we were about to be the next group of people that went in line, I fucking was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it popping.
What?
Yeah, and I got that little section. I just started talking to people because we were in line with each other for like
Yeah.
45 minutes, and we were
You went
all-
man on the street.
Yeah, we were all about to have the sweet bliss of finally getting on the ride we were on. So we all had this like fun anticipatory energy. So I completely start riding that and start talking to people, getting people laughing, start doing enough crowd work where by the end of it I had a little crowd, and then the ride came and I kind of like closed and got on the ride.
That's tight.
Yeah, it
Wow,
was
that
pretty
sounds
sick.
unbearable to be in line with.
It was,
I'm fucking around.
listen,
I'm fucking around.
anytime I've ever seen it, anytime I'd ever seen it attempted, I hated it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
But
think
it
you
was,
have to hate it if
yeah.
someone else is doing it.
Yeah. But it was
it's tough watching someone.
I'm trying to think how much of this was in your head the whole time. And then I got
I'm
on the
killing.
perfect
They
moment.
actually my weight was shorter because they crowd surfed me to the front of the line.
No, I definitely had some edibles that day. So I could have been totally annoying.
You're just
some
bothering
Swedish
people.
tourist who didn't
You're
even
bothering
speak
people on a
English.
$15,000 vacation.
The log flume pulls up. You're like, "That's my time, guys." You're like, "Thank fucking God." It's hot as fuck out here. Jesus Christ. I should have got a fucking lightning pass. This is bullshit.
Yeah, people left Disneyland racist that day.
Oh my God.
You just they never shut up. You can't even stand in line.
He kept dancing on the roller coaster like it was a subway car.
Just some guy unzipping and zipping his fanny pack over and over, like,
Dude, motherfucker.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's talking to more people. Why are they engaging? Why are they
No,
engaging?
that's tight to get people popped, dude.
Yeah.
Get 'em popping. Dude, I'm telling you, if we went IG live, if we advertised the Stoner Dads live and people showed up and it was just like a bar, like a regular bar outside of, in like the suburbs of Pennsylvania and Philadelphia, it would be the funniest shit in the world. And people just got fucking lit and popping.
We'd have
and we
cool
were on
lights.
crazy lights, dude. And we were on the floor the whole time, like, okay, and we just rotate MCing and DJing. That would be
doing
crazy.
sick drops. I can't wait.
Dude, it would be the funniest fucking thing. Just to like
Listen.
jump between like brutal dubstep, dude, and have people just like, what the fuck is going on?
Say what you want about DJs, right? But like having them control.
I'm saying give it up for them.
Is sick.
It's nasty, dude.
It's sick.
And then as soon as they drop it, blah, 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 blah,
No, I'm,
boom, and walk
yeah, yeah,
away.
God.
I'm saying that to any of the people that are looking at us doing this with like irony It's like,
No.
nah, this is
We're
going
just
to
dead
be
serious.
sick.
We're trying to get people to a
Bro.
fever pitch of fun.
All I care about is fun.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Dude, if we all took a gram of mushrooms and just marshaled a fucking like a bar,
Marshall to party.
just marshaled a party in a bar, just like because they're used to a level, they're used to the same old. If we marshaled
Yeah.
like a wild ass thing at like a regular bar, that would be fun as shit.
Can you just do an hour of drops?
We could
Just
best
like,
of. We could
bang,
do
bang, bang,
our
drop.
playlist. Our DJ list could be best of YouTube drops, and we could just have a compilation of nasty drops.
That's some stoner ass DJ and shit.
Dude,
Okay.
we could come up with a playlist of like just party blasters.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, we're just out having a fucking blast. And then if we promoted it, dudes would come to like
Oh yeah.
some bar,
Women would get in free.
huh?
Women would get in free.
Women, dude, please, women, it's women, please come. Would be the thing. Women, please fucking come. Dude, it would be the wildest shit in the world.
Yeah, I don't know how to market to women.
Dude, local bars would just go, what the fuck is going on? Do this every weekend.
Yeah.
That's the true tour. That's true Valhalla.
Is the shitty neighborhood bar
And just fucking getting it
take
popping,
it over the
dude.
top?
Popping. Just like once a quarter. Just going to some place. They have
Yeah.
the guy has no idea what's going on.
This is a can't miss event.
It'd be crazy, dude. It would be so. It'd be two ways. It'd be funny to not promote it and show up. But I think if we just promoted it and try to get a bunch of people to come, it'd be even funnier. So one day the bar's just fucking slammed, and everyone who usually goes there is going, "What the fuck is going on?" And everyone's in there having as much fun as
When
possible.
did they get these lights?
Yeah, everyone's having as much fun as possible inside the bar, and they're like, "What's going?" Dude, they would give.
You are
themselves-
describing a grown and sexy party.
They would surrender themselves. They would surrender themselves to the
Yo,
vibe.
hitting somebody with a gorilla grown and sexy party is insane.
They would surrender themselves to the vibe instantly.
I mean, you would have
Yeah.
to.
We could scope.
They would give themselves to the night.
It'd be tight.
The rhythm
to
would take
scope.
over.
Dude, it'd be nice. So what we'd have to do is scope it and film secretly of like a regular Saturday night there, and like you'd see the vibe, and then just be like, boom, the contrast, and have it.
Oh
as
yeah,
off
like
the
bar
wall as-
rescue.
Yeah, have it as off the wall as possible.
Yeah.
That would be pretty tight. IJS, it's doable.
This is doable. We've got too many ideas, dude.
We do. It's
Yeah.
just a problem.
This is an idea factory.
We need an entire production house.
We do.
Danny, how can we speed this up?
We
We
can take
need
it out to the
entire
field. We
production.
can take it out to the field though. We can, dude. If we went and if we tried to get a bar as lit as, it's win-win. If we fail, it'll be the funniest fucking shit on camera ever.
Yeah.
And then if it goes off, it'll be pretty nasty. And if we have a separate part of our YouTube is just us greatest hits at a place, seeing how high we fever pitch the vibe we got, or like we just got the place to an absolute fever pitch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess if we're would we be working collaboratively to put this playlist together, or would we be?
We'd have to collab.
Yeah.
What are you proposing other than collaboration? I don't know anything but.
Oh, I thought you were saying like rotating in and out, like you'd have to like do a section of songs.
It'd be too disjointed.
Yeah.
We'd
Oh,
have to come
yeah.
together, and
Yeah,
we'd have
okay.
to. This thing would be so. It would be like the
Well, I mean,
boson.
the
It'd be
thing
like the
is-
boson
yeah,
collider.
it went from seeing who could get it the most popping to
Yeah.
just seeing how popping we could get it.
CERN would try to fucking buy this playlist off of us. It would have to be complete masterclass mastermind where we're like proposing tracks, listening, striking down, yay or naying.
We'd
Or,
have
like,
to
this
do
goes here.
like focus groups.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So yeah, this would be pretty intense.
Wow.
And we'd have to pitch the playlist out to people like, yo, what?
We'd be like, yo, cell phones away. Do not reveal the playlist.
Yeah,
It's intellectual property.
true.
We get very protective.
Big Bikram yoga. 26 asanas, but we take them into something that's never been before.
Straight on your back, you fat pig. Just sweating on everybody.
I'm going to finger your butthole now. He fingered a bunch of ladies' buttholes apparently.
Yeah, he was standing on them and shit. He was the man.
Yeah.
He did it, bro.
For
Yo,
sure.
he did it.
he got
That-
the vibe going.
He
That's
saw
the
Bob's.
highest level.
That's a lot of those Eastern like guru dudes are just fucking like, oh, I've reached a new level of consciousness, and they're like, oh, some Bobs, very nice.
No, it's Bob
And
Hound.
they get Bobs, dude. A lot of those dudes fall to Bobs so fucking hard. I don't blame them.
Yeah, those were proto DJs.
If you're an Indian dude who claims to know ancient secrets and like can concentrate on anything for more than an hour, women are just like, please suck my tits. Please, I will give you the deed to my house. You're so good at concentrating. Please suck my fucking tits and take my house. They get tricked. A lot of people get tricked by that.
I know.
It's a big deal. Because, dude, with that, they're like, you can get a taste of it when they explain it to you. You're like, oh shit, I could completely reorient my mind, and then like 3 days pass. You're like, no, I'm trapped in this rat maze of a brain.
It's the same way that Sydney believed that someone could buy his search history for $40 on Darknet.
How much do you think it would cost?
You can't do it yet. Dude, if you rewatch that, you said that, I went. Because I was like in between the two of you. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that. I had a minute where I was like, that's here now?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Anyway, he couldn't even conceptualize it. I think most people assume that they can't conceptualize like a way of living your life. So they see the guru and you're like, oh, that at least that's like the guy that understands infinite, you know?
But they might though. That's the problem. You can't tell. They might. They're
Yeah. Have either one of you ever tried to buy somebody's browser history on the dark web?
You have to ask the guru, dude. Only the guru knows.
You know what I mean?
I'm the guru. The answer is no, you're fat big.
No, his fucking back is too weak. Should come to my retreat. I'm gonna eat your pussy in 200 degrees. You will feel much better.
Man.
Yeah,
where are we at?
We did it, bro.
Hour 34.
What?
That's the magic time, dude.
Yeah.
I want to celebrate.
Well, hopefully
and
that
live my
didn't
life.
feel like an hour 34.
Is there an active live chat in there?
Yeah.
What are they talking about?
Are they good?
Let me hear what they're talking about before we get out of here.
Someone suggested Return of the Mac for the playlist.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Return of the Mac for the playlist.
Absolutely.
A lot
Yeah.
of How Tight is Weed.
Wait, what was that?
How Tight is Weed.
Oh, yeah, weed's pretty tight.
Weed is tight as fuck.
Thank you
You
for
shouldn't
shouting that
deny
out.
people it because they didn't pay the state $50. You fucking fascist piece of shit.
People overall excited about this DJ set.
Oh, yeah. People want to see the DJ stuff.
Yo,
Nice.
how crazy would it be if this came on? So you're out there. You just heard. This is how we do it, and all of a sudden,
Can this play?
sorry, we cut that shit.
I
out.
hear it.
Dude, how crazy would you go if this came on? I gave you this for 15 seconds, and we fucking
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's thong song. Dudes will lose their mind.
Yeah. It's party time.
Flip Fantasia.
Yeah.
That's the song.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that would be crazy.
And then as the party's winding down, so fresh and so clean.
That'd be not bad.
Yeah.
And then you trick them. It's like, not just kidding. The party's still on.
That's anything by Missy Elliott.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be crazy. Butterly, what are you thinking in terms of getting the party fired up?
I don't know. I have a very eclectic taste, so I'd need an editor. So that's why I would be so happy to have you guys.
Oh, for
You know
sure.
what I'm
We need
Yeah.
each other. In
No,
this.
we got to
Yeah.
throw in some like eclectic shit that will also get the party popping, so people leave with something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I want.
Would you guys consider like mixing anything up? You know?
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I'm heavily considered mixing things up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like even like coming back to songs that like you thought you weren't going to hear again.
Yeah. Like
gotta play the
you know what
phone
really
someplace.
amps me up when someone adds a harder beat to Kylie Minogue.
Oh yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Nah, dude. I found this YouTube playlist one time. It's called the Dark Hero playlist. It's nothing but like it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's like evil dubstep, dude. It would be the weirdest. It would work though. It would definitely work to like just slip in the weirdest shit you possibly could.
Yeah. What are they talking about now, Danny? Now that they know we're talking, now that they know we have they have our attention.
I don't know why, but Adrian is looking for some hemorrhoid advice.
Oh man.
Looking for what advice?
hemorrhoid advice.
Huh? Hemorrhoid advice. It's time, brother. Next time that's the only thing you can do is you can go forward and just don't fuck around on the toilet. Don't ever push while you're pooping, dude. If it's not ready, it's not ready. Don't force it. That's it. And going from there, it's just you gotta wait for that thing to go away. If it doesn't go away in 3 weeks, go seek assistance. But they don't break them for you anymore. They don't cut them open anymore. Really, they're hesitant to cut them open. So, yeah, man, that's
They're
tough.
the thing that when you see even an illustration of them, they seem like the most horrific thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they draw like a little bulging vein in like a cartoon butthole,
yeah.
that's horrific to me.
Yeah.
That's like a Ren and Stimpy up close shot.
A hemorrhoid is from the Ren and Stimpy universe.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So that's your advice, dude. Don't get them.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh my god, dude! I forgot about this band.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Hold on, I'm gonna find. Is that the name of the band? It has to be. This has to be them. No, it's not them. Damn it, dude! Who sings that song?
Yeah.
Come play my game.
Is it Prodigy?
Is it Prodigy? That's who it is. I was looking up Orgy.
Break the pressure. Come
Yeah.
play my game out there. Damn, you're gonna hit him with Prodigy.
If you hit him with
You're
Prodigy,
gonna hit him with
bro.
Firestarter.
Dude, if you walked in,
Oh my god.
that would fuck a bar up, dude. Oof.
Yeah.
And they would go, what the fuck's going on? Bam, right into Firestarter. People would fucking
Wow.
lose it, dude.
Yeah.
Smack my bitch up. Dude, that would fuck people up, man.
This might be a Prodigy heavy playlist.
This might be. Fat of the Land was a nasty album, dude. Breathe, Smack My Bitch Up. That's the old Firestarter. Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, they went hard as fuck.
Yeah, dude, the playlist is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
We can get to work on that. That might be, I might start listening to music again. This
I know, right?
Patreon episode
Yeah.
completely brought me around, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Completely brought me around.
Yeah.
I'd lost my
That was
zeal
my
for life
intention.
for about 72 hours, and now it's back.
Yeah, I mean, since we're not gonna have time to do a Q&A at this
No.
point. You want to take one more question from the chat and get out of here?
Yeah, yeah. What you got?
They said we're good. See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Okay.
Questions, so sorry.
All right,
Good.
fair
There we
enough.
go.
Yeah.
Meeting
All right.
adjourned. Meeting adjourned.
Have a good week.
Yes. Weekend. That was nice. A nice long page.
Yeah.